Hi and welcome to Pumpkin's Nail Station. Today I'm doing a collaboration video with Sassy Family where I do a snowman nail. So basically I'm going to be doing a nail similar to this using the Ombre powders by Shimmer as paints. So this is the canvas that I've used. I'm going to be doing it a little bit different because it's quite a long process. I've filmed it in small sections and I'm going to be doing a voiceover to just explain everything that I'm doing basically. So I've also used a bit of this orange glitter mixed in with that for the snowman's nose and scarf. I've used an Aimeili no wipe top coat and base coat. And I've used the Shimmer blue pearl essence shimmer as the base colour, dabbed on with the ombre pigment for the snow, and then we've added on a bit of the pixie dazzling iridescent sparkle glitter. So basically I'm just trying to do a Shimmer nail art. So this is the nail that I've just completed, so this is what you're going to see me doing. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you don't mind, if you would watch Sassy Family's snowman nail as well, and also like the video and subscribe to her channel if you don't mind, because she's absolutely adorable, she's lovely, she's so nice, and yeah, we just thought this would be fun because we both wanted to do a snowman nail, so we thought why not do a collab. So yeah, so I'm just going to move on to the nail art part of this video now. So yeah, all the links will be in the description box for everything that I've used, and there's a 50% off sale going on the shemodern.com website on, I'm not sure if it's on everything or if it's just on water decals or not. I'll find out. If it's on everything, I'll let you know. I'll stick the poster up just now on the screen and it'll tell you what the discount is for. But she's got some amazing new decals, so please check this out. Right, so yeah, so let's get on with the nail art. Okay, so I'm back. So I've dispensed the powders out onto the canvases that you can buy from Shimmer. I've dispensed some Aimeili no wipe top coat. I'm going to clean my brush out because I want to, well, I don't have to do that actually because I can mix the white first. I'm going to mix this up, so let me just make sure you can see what I'm doing. Yep. So I'm just going to mix this paint up. I want it to be quite pigmented. It's best to mix this part with a brush, and you will need a dotting tool for the next part, so just make sure you're dabbing it in like that, just to really mix in the paint. So dab the powder in because you don't want it to look powdery, paint. You really need to mix this paint in. You want it quite pigmented. Perfect for painting this stuff is. So now I've just got some acetone in here just for cleaning out my brush to mix up the next set of paint. Okay, so these are all mixed up now, so I'm just going to get my space all ready for us to work to do the painting, and then I'll come back. And here is the Shimmer Ombre pigment on the sponge, with some no wipe top coat on the sponge and then some ombre powder, and then it forms like the paint, and then I'm using that to give the effect of the snow on the ground. I'm going to repeat this 3 times, curing in between each layer for about 10-15 seconds. The ombre how I like it. I'm going to apply some of this white iridescent shimmer glitter on there. It's got like little silver specks and some white glitters in there, so I'm going to add that to the snow at the bottom just to give some extra dazzle and bling to that part of the nail design. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to add some Aimeili no wipe top coat to this nail, just to give it some shine and gloss and give us a nice smooth workspace to work on. And we're going to cure it for 30 seconds in a UV LED lamp. What we've got here is the Aimeili no wipe top coat. I've got the Sheen Modern Orange Holo. I've got the white ombre powder, the orange ombre powder, and the black ombre powder. These are the paints that I pre-mixed up earlier on, that you can see, and you'll just need a few other tools. You'll need a dotting tool and like one of those like small paintbrushes, like fine tip paintbrush. So that's what we're going to be needing to do this design. So I'm just bringing the nail down now for us to work on, and what we're going to be doing in this part is we're just going to be working on the outline of the snowman. So I'm just going to go quiet now and let you watch it. Now we've cured the outline for about 15-20 seconds because we don't need very long because it's only a thin layer of the ombre pigment paint with no wipe top coat. So we're just going to colour this in just by adding the ombre paint to the dotting tool and just trying to fill it in as much as we can. What I'm doing first is I'm just going over the outline just to sharpen it and just to make it really pop, and just to give it a really sharp looking snowman effect. And then after that I'm just going to colour the inside completely white. So as you can see, I'm just dotting it around and just filling it in like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smooth this part up a little bit. Colouring this off with a brush, it's just a case of playing it by ear really and judging it. I mean, you can either paint it with a brush or you can, if you're blessed with freehand skills, some of you may get this done in minutes, you know, but I'm new to this, so you'll have to just keep with me guys. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. But yeah, basically I've finished doing this now, so I'm just going to cure that for 30 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is working on the whites of his eyes. So we're going to be using a fairly big dotting tool in the black ombre paint mix. So just roll the dotting tool around in the paint just to really pick up, you know, a good amount. Because you're going to need, you know, you want it to be fairly opaque and you want a fairly big decent dot on there. So now we're going to try and dot them as central as possible on the snowman's face, because we don't want him to be like cross-eyed or anything. Like, we want him to be as straight as possible, but you know what I mean, it's a snowman, so I don't think it matters too much if they are a little bit off. So I'm just circling it round a little bit to try and make the eye a little bit bigger, because we're going to put a white, the whites of his eyes in the centre, so you're going to have to leave some room to do that. So I've cured it for about 10 seconds or something like that, because it doesn't need that long. And now we're going to use the dotting tool, a smaller dotting tool, to put the whites of his eyes in the centre of the black part. And then we're going to cure that. Now we're going to try and work on making him a hat with the dotting tool. Again, I've chosen to use this because I just found it easier to work with, but if you're blessed and you can use a brush, then use brush, or you might want to stamp a hat on, anything you want really. But I decided to try and do something freehand because it's new to me. It's not something I've really done before Christmas. Like, the first time art I ever did was the Santa and the tree like that, and now I'm branching out and trying to do some freehand. So I'm just giving him a little hat, so I probably should have stopped here, but in true pumpkin fashion I always try and go a bit further and then ended up making it look not like a snowman's hat. So don't laugh at the result of this hat, because really I think I should have just left it there, but no, I have to keep adding. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but yeah, I always think I can just add a little bit more, but okay. So yeah, I've finished his hat now. I'm going to stick him in the lamp and cure it for about 15 seconds again. Right, so now what we're going to be doing is we're adding the scarf. I'm using the orange ombre pigment mixed with no white top coat, and this is where I added the orange holo because I just wanted to give the scarf that little bit of extra sparkle. But I'm using the brush for this because I just found it easier to do this. I actually think I'm going to try more freehand with a brush after this. I just thought, yeah, I'm going to try it with a dotting tool, and actually it's not turned out too bad, the whole thing. I don't know what you guys think, or if you would try to copy my snowman, or if you think he looks awful. You can be honest, I can take it. So yeah, I'm just colouring in the scarf here. So I'm trying to make it as pigmented as possible and to make it look as woolly and as big as possible. So I'm just making it a little bit thicker and longer. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight for a scarf, you know, because scarf's going to have little bits of fluff and you know, bits hanging off it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And then what I'm going to do in a second is I'm going to add his nose with the same paint, using the small side, using the big side of a dotting tool, or no, I've got the small side. So you could I'm doing it like a triangular shape, so that's what I'm trying to go for here. So you just have to keep with me on this. So that's his nose. So now these are just going to go in the lamp for about, after curing, just add some white lines like to the scarf of the snowman, and then cure again. And you can add some, you know, the white to his nose and a bit to his hat, just to give a bit of like reflection or something like that, like highlights or whatever. I don't think I've done a great job of it, but I've tried. So I'm just going to put him, we'll put the snowman in the lamp. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding some snow to the background. So I'm going to be using the dotting tool. I'm going to be using the big side of the dotting tool to give some like snow boulders for the background. And then I'll add some with the little dotting tool as well for like little bits of snow. And I'll add some snow to the ground and probably to his hat as well. Right, so now the snowman is completed and he's come out of the lamp. I'm adding some Aimeili no wipe top coat to finish, because this is my favourite top coat at the moment. It's the shiniest one I have, and if you're going to buy a top coat, this is the one for sure. Okay, so this is the completed nail, what we've just done. I hope you enjoyed the way that I filmed this. Just decided to do a bit of a voiceover type video just to try and speed this up a little bit more than anything. So yeah, so this is my nail, what I've done. So I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's turned out pretty cute. Where's the other ones that I've done? I've done this one as well. So that's another one that I did just there, because I was just playing about really, and this was the first one that I did. I was just playing about, trying different things. I have got some other tips that I'm going to show you in coming up videos. So I've done all of these using the Ombre pigments and She Modern products and Aimeili gels. So the next one I'll do is this one, which was inspired by Manisha M. So thank you, Manisha. This one, well, I just decided to do my own tree using the green ombre pigment and the Christmas set by Aimeili gels. Yeah, that's my penguin that was inspired by my Christmas jumper. So yeah, so these will be coming up throughout the week, so I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to try and do some kind of candy cane nail. Probably should have done those sideways on. They're just some Christmas accessories that I've got, but I might do the candy cane nail with the Aimeili Christmas set. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, so that's everything then. So thanks for watching. Bye.